So I just wanted to make a video about how to create a mobile mortar team. But then I looked at the requirements for it, and it's so crazy I have to make a video pointing that out. So when you go to the armory as a new player, let's say you want to make a mortar team. You can see here the mortar ammo. The fragmentation shell requires the rank of captain. And the way I play the game, that probably would take me 2 hours just to unlock captain. And if you look at the individual parts of the mortar, sergeant for the mortar itself. No, wait, that's for the tripod. The mortar is sergeant, and the tripod. No, that's the wrong tripod. So it's all three of them require sergeant. Okay, now some players may say that if you build the mortar emplacement in the base, then you can directly take a mortar fragmentation shell from the box by using the action without having to be captain rank. But that defeats the purpose of building your own mortar where you want it, which is supposedly a big feature of this patch. And here's the other problem. By the time I get to unlock a mortar, there are much more efficient weapon systems I can use. I can probably use a helicopter with rockets, or machine guns. I can probably use armored vehicles. That's the problem with the unlock system. It delays access to some gameplay systems that would be really exciting to have in the game, to a point where these systems have to compete with other systems so much more efficient. Now, I like how the mortars in this game are not like too easy, they're really difficult to use. You have to set them up, you have to aim them correctly, you have to get the ammo, the logistics. But at the point you can get them by the rank system, it's just too much work compared to some other things. So it's more like a toy that you use because you feel like using it. Whereas I think in a realistic battlefield, mortars are sort of like a low-tech artillery system that would be pretty common in a scenario like Reforger. And I think it's sort of a waste because all the animation work and programming work they did for the mortars to make them like detailed the way they are, and then they're sort of balanced out of the game because of the rank system. Okay, so I just used cheats to play as captain, and I want to show you another really bad thing about the system. So I go to the armory, and each mortar piece takes 90 points out of the personal allowance that each player gets. And at the rank of captain, you have 235, and some of it is spent because of the gear I spawned with. And here's why it's bad. Now imagine you're the captain or you're a sergeant in the mortar team. You tell the other two guys, okay guys, you get the equipment, I'm going to take the truck, back him up, and then you load the stuff in and we can drive off. Now, that's not possible because one player doesn't have enough allowance in points to get all the items, which means every player of the squad has to go to the altar of armory and perform the ritual of requesting the item. Do you see how absurd the system is? And all of that just because somebody sometimes uses too many supplies for something.